Hello Motor Ride World fans, and welcome to episode 2 of our new Scoop or Poop segment. And this time we're going to talk about the massive shockwave that has been sent out into the MotoGP world. That is that Suzuki are going to pull out of MotoGP, and more importantly, it looks like Suzuki, it's going further than that, are going to be pulling out of all racing championships. So even their World Endurance Championship, where they are current champions with the number 1 plate on, they've just won the Le Mans 24-hour, looks like they're going to be pulling all racing efforts. Apparently, it's something to do with a financial situation. They've had some dodgy dealings with some of their diesel cars or something, and they're having to pull the plug on all these racing expeditions just to try and save money. So it looks like it's all about budget. Although some people have come out and said it is Suzuki just putting pressure on Dorna, not being happy with the way that Dorna are handling rules and certain things, and Suzuki are now just poking that bear that is Dorna to see what happens there. Whether it's scoop or poop, we're not too sure yet. We've been waiting for a press release now for the last couple of days. It still hasn't come from Suzuki, but it does look like a lot of reliable sources are saying that Suzuki are definitely out of MotoGP. So what's the repercussions of that? Well, Dorna have put out a statement on their website saying that, well, you can't just get away with it. If you've signed a 5-year contract with us, it's not a case of just saying, pack your bags and goodbye. There will be repercussions unless Suzuki can replace them with another manufacturer. Dorna have said they've always got teams and manufacturers knocking on their door to come race in MotoGP. Other manufacturers, I'm not too sure about. People have spoken about BMW, Triumph, Harley Davidson. I can't see them coming into MotoGP just yet. Kawasaki, even, I don't think that they've got the resources or any kind of thing set up to come in this soon. It really is a shockwave to the championship and the world of motorcycle racing. Whether those teams are ready to go, I don't think so. I don't think it will happen. Some people have talked about Livio Supo, who's recently been hired as the team manager at Suzuki. I wonder what he's thinking. But him maybe doing like a Ross Brawn, a Brawn GP in Formula One, where it's just rebadged. So it'll be Suzuki bikes rebadged into with Suzuki. So still running those same Suzukis, but it'll be called Supo GP or something like that. So that's something that could potentially happen for Suzuki to save face with Dorna and not pay massive amounts of penalties. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But the repercussions of Suzuki leaving MotoGP, the biggest one obviously is the manufacturer leaving, but the second biggest is their riders, Joan Mir and Alex Rins. What happens to them? It looks like Joan Mir is set to join the Repsol Honda team, although he did come out now and say it's an absolute shock. He was looking forward to signing with Suzuki again, but it looks like that Repsol Honda move will now happen. Where does that leave Pol Espargaro? Well, that'll be another episode of Poop and Scoop coming up. There's so much playing out. We're going to be doing a lot of Scoop and Poop episodes in the near future. Alex Rins, what could happen with him? Could he potentially go factory Yamaha? Because, that's a whole nother episode of Scoop and Poop. We've spoken about the fact that Miguel Oliveira could potentially join that factory team. Morbidelli could go down to the RNF Racing team. It looks like RNF Racing want to switch from Yamaha bikes to Aprilia, become the Aprilia satellite team there. Razlan Razli is apparently putting pressure on Aprilia for them to be the satellite team there. What happens with their riders? Darren Binder, does he re-sign? Does Dovi stay? I don't think Dovi stay. I think Dovi is definitely leaving. But, what happens with that situation? Who goes there? Could Rins be on a RNF Aprilia in 2023? Could happen. Another episode of Scoop or Poop, no doubt about that. Then the backside to that is Rossi is looking to take over that Yamaha deal that Razlan had with a factory bike and a satellite bike. We know that Rossi's got good tie-ins with Yamaha. We know his master camp is about a feeder group combined with Yamaha to get into MotoGP. I can't see that, that's not completely out of the realms of possibility. Like I said, with Rossi's kind of connection to Yamaha, could that then move Frankie Morbidelli, who just doesn't look happy in the factory Yamaha team, down into the VR46 Mooney Yamaha team in 2023? More comfortable there alongside a Big Zeki or Marini, whoever that is. Are VR46 willing to give up fast race-winning, reliable Ducatis for Yamahas? Although having said that, Yamaha is race winning in the form of Fabio Quartararo. Does Rossi think he can get it right there? So again, so much to talk about, so much poop or scoop to go through in the next couple of episodes. But for now, the main talking point is Suzuki looks like they are definitely pulling out of not only MotoGP, but racing worldwide with the Endurance World Championship as well. And what will happen, what will the consequences be of them pulling out with Dorna, with that 5-year contract that they've got there? What are the ramifications of that? Where does Rins go? Where does Mir go? It looks like Mir is going to find a home in Repsol Honda. Rins is a big question mark. Could he find himself on a Pramac Ducati? Could he find himself anywhere? I mean, he certainly has proven that he deserves a ride in MotoGP, but where that could be, we just don't know. So for this episode of Scoop or Poop, unfortunately, it looks like it is a scoop in the news that Suzuki are pulling out of MotoGP.